Welcome to Smart Connections, and we're the experts in the application speak. I'm here with Loren, who's VP of Marketing for Allegro Software. And Allegro Software has an interesting solution for IoT embedded security, and that's, of course, what we're after today and what we're interested in. So, Loren, why don't you let me know what does your solution do for IoT security?
What we provide are these individual building blocks for OEM manufacturers when they're building an IoT device of some sort for connectivity and security. And those little toolkits, typically the engineering teams will take the toolkits and build them into their particular product for connectivity and security.
Yes. So this is the solutions that people don't usually see. Is that correct?
Absolutely, absolutely. So we're used in companies, for example, like Cisco. We're in every one of their voice over IP phones. We're in everything from automobiles to televisions to medical devices. So it's very important for having this core infrastructure that takes care of the security. If someone tries to get into devices, what essentially happens? Well, we provide, again, the building blocks for them to build the security that they need to prevent people from getting into their devices or looking at the data and something like that. One of the key components that we have in our product is a FIPS validated cryptography module, specifically designed for the rigors of embedded computing. So embedded computing environments are typically environments that you flip it on, but you very rarely flip it off. And you never want to end up with a blue screen of death type of thing. So writing software for something that's maybe in the desktop world or the enterprise world is a lot different than writing software that you would write for an embedded device. And so our FIPS validated, the library, as well as all of our other toolkits are written for the rigors of embedded computing.
I see. So the developer themselves, this basically you give the developer some interesting tools that will help them to build that security into their product.
Absolutely. Also with a lot of flexibility. A lot of people will offer maybe IoT security solutions that are kind of a one project fits all type of mode.
Yes.
The engineering organizations that we typically interact with don't like that. They would like to have their own flexibility to implement security in the areas that they need it, and that's why we have a separate library for just cryptography.
I see.
But then they also want to be able to implement maybe digital signing or secure communications or secure data at rest in their own specific way. And we provide the flexibility and the toolkits for them to do that.
Now you mentioned something interesting. You said data at rest, and I know you also have something for data that's in transit too, like for the cloud.
Right.
So what do you guys have there?
So we have, again, the cryptography layer is the key core component, right?
Yes.
That's down at the bottom, and that makes sure that everything is, it's been validated. So it's make sure that everything, there's no back doors or anything like that. But then the key product differentiator about us is we have pre-integrated that with all of the other security protocols that you might want in an IoT device. So for example, TLS.
Yes.
So you want to have a secure connection from your embedded device to the cloud. That's actually what we're showing here. But maybe you also want to have a secure command line to that particular device. So we have an SSH capability as well. Or maybe you want to be able to remove or change certificates in a device.
Yes.
So we have a certificate management piece, again, built on top of the cryptography as well, called ROM-Cert, that implements SCEP and OSCP, again, for an embedded device.
Excellent, excellent. Now you know, as far as smart connections, we like to see the application speak. So, well, give us a little idea of your demo here. Okay. We'll go around and I'll take a look at that.
Okay, so for this, the demo here, what I want to show you is this is a house. It's actually our Lego house. It's been to the company's 20 years old. It's been to every one of our trade shows. It's a little embedded computer system that has a couple lights and a couple sensors for our IoT device. And we have a standard browser here on a laptop, and the browser is communicating with our
embedded web server that's on the IoT device, and it actually has a bunch of patented technology from Allegro. And it's actually also showing that we have a secure connection, so you'll see here that it says HTTPS. So we actually have a TLS connection between our browser here and the IoT device. And what you can do with this particular demo is you can actually move over and you can tell the lights to cycle, that's what it's doing now. Or you can also sense what's happening on the house itself. So I can, over here on the actual device, I can open up the door, and via the TLS connection it communicates data back to the browser, and lo and behold, you'll see the door open there. I can close the door again, and you'll see the door close.
Why